The Berlin airlift was the first real crisis of the Cold War, and it involved Stalin blocking off all overland routes into West Berlin in 1948. But why did it happen? Well, the origins of this crisis go back to Yalta, where it was decided that Germany and Berlin would be divided into 4 zones. Berlin is the controversial area here because Berlin lies within the Soviet zone of occupation. The problem for the Western powers was how do they reach Berlin, and this was overcome by an ad hoc arrangement whereby the Western powers were allowed to deliver goods overland through the Soviet zone into West Berlin. This was not a formal arrangement, and that is going to be a problem later on. Crucial to this crisis is the different attitudes the two superpowers had towards Germany. Russia wanted to maintain Germany as a weak nation. It feared a resurgent Germany that might attack it at a later stage. America, on the other hand, wished to see an economically strong and stable country, not wishing to repeat the mistakes after the First World War. These differences of opinion grow after 1945. The West continues to develop its zones, the Soviet Union to weaken. In 1947, the Western zones receive Marshall Aid money, continuing their economic development. The Eastern zones do not. In 1948, plans are made to unite the Western zones, and then a decision is made to introduce a new currency into West Germany. All of this increases the Western zones' prosperity over the Eastern zones. This is too much for Stalin. The currency is the final straw, and he decides to react by blockading the overland routes into West Berlin. He hopes that by doing this, he will force the West to cede West Berlin to communist control.